What's going on, guys? Satchy is here. Welcome to episode 54 of this Road to Division 1 series. And yes, we are still in Division 1. We're still trying to win Division 1. We had an okay start in the first 3 games. We actually came up against a fellow FIFA YouTuber that I've done wages against in the last few weeks, and it's actually Joe Mains with one. We just randomly got matched up against him for this first game of the episode, and he has a very strong team at 4-4-2, plenty of different types of cards in there, very strong team. And also, guys, thank you so much for 10+ likes on the last episode. That is absolutely amazing. But early on we did manage to get a penalty right there. Now you guys can have a your own say whether that was a penalty. I'm not sure if it was a penalty, but we did make it 1-0 there with Eto. We just need to keep winning. We can't afford to be dropping any points. We need to keep winning, and this was obviously going to be a hard game against Joe, but we did make it 2-0 pretty well soon after in the first half with Kagawa. Very nice volley into the back of the net from close range. We were dominating this first half. He was struggling a bit with his team, but he did manage to get one back with a cross into Suarez to make it 2-1 at half time. And we always have very tight games, and as you can see by the stats, you cannot separate us at all. He had another header, another chance. Unfortunately, he couldn't get it in. We played a sneaky chip through ball into Eto, made it 3-1. Thank you very much. And yeah, we restored that 2-goal lead, looking kind of comfortable. But against Joe, you never know. You can always get back into the match, and he made it 3-2, which was annoying, really. It was kind of a bit of bad defending from me, but we always seem to be just about in front. Somehow we didn't score that off the bar. Don't know how that didn't go in. And then towards the end, a bit of a mistake from David Luiz, gave it to Suarez, out muscling him, surprisingly got the cross in, and fortunately we got that away. But look at that for a sliding challenge. Oh my god. And we won the game. We won the game 3-2. Another fantastic game against Joe. A very tight game. Look at those stats. You cannot separate us. We are very evenly matched players on FIFA 14. So first win of the episode, that is amazing. On to the second game. Come up against a BPL/BBVA team with Alves and Di Maria. So we wanted a good start, just like in the last game, but his goalkeeper was proven to be annoying, but we did roll it in at the 3rd attempt. Another rebound goal. I am king of rebounds, I swear. And my opponents are king of headers, apparently, because they just keep crossing and keep getting headers. It's annoying, but I can't really blame him. You have to be sweaty in Division 1. But his goalkeeper did make a mistake right there. Pogba making it 2-1. Difficult goal that was to actually score. Get it through the goalkeeper, and he did well. Pogba getting on the ball again with the curler, and unfortunately he couldn't get that in. But we were dominating. Balotelli getting through on his weak foot, and yes, off the post in 3-1. Happy days. And yeah, we were really comfortable in this match. But as per usual, he did the kickoff glitch. He did it every time we scored, and this one was looking like it was going to go in, and he chipped it with Van Persie. Wasn't going to go in. No, it wasn't. We were so damn lucky. Really should have scored that. I don't think it was that hard of a chip to get in, but we did cross it in to make it 4-1 with Mr. Barbo as per usual, and he had enough. He couldn't handle the sweat, and he left. 4-1. We dominated the match. We deserved to win. I always love making people rage quit. I'm not going to lie. And yeah, 5 games. We've got 13 points. We've got 5 games left. We need 10 points. It's looking good, but can we keep it up? 4-3-3 we come up against. To be honest, that looked like a really good team. You could probably say that's not the best team, but it looked good. And he made it 1-0 early on for a chip. I shouldn't have brought my keeper out so early, because it just let him chip that really easy, because the ball was bouncing. It was in the air. He nearly even made it 2-0 right there off the post. So this guy was actually really good and really hard to play against. We had a chip. That was really bad. I really should have scored that. I did really bad with that. And yeah, it was proven really difficult to score against this guy. Mainly because of his formation. I really can't seem to play against this 4-3-3. It's just really hard with a 4-1-2-1-2. That probably should have been a penalty just then, but it wasn't actually given. But it did not matter, because he did make it 2-0 right there, and we were gonna head towards our first loss, it seemed, at the time. And yeah, this guy was all over me in the second half. I just couldn't handle the formation. Yes, he was a good player, but the formation was just doing my head in. But we did actually bring on Eto and Sturridge, and Eto with a nice fake shot coming inside and making it 2-1. Unfortunately, we couldn't get another attack. It was too late in the end, and yeah, he won the game, and he really fully deserved it. Look at that. For sure, he would deserve to win that, and that is actually our first loss in this division. 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. We need 10 points from the remaining 4 games. It's actually looking pretty hard now. Just 1 loss can just change things like that. We were looking good to looking a bit shaky now. So another 4-3-3 we come up against, and I was like, oh no, it's just going to happen again. He had a bicycle kick right there, which did worry me for a second. Didn't score, but then he scores that, and I'm like, are you serious? He scores it with Alex Song, and I'm like, no, this game ain't gonna be mine, is it? It's just not gonna go my way. And we thought, oh yeah, we're gonna score. No, flipping Czech was just being an absolute unbelievable beast, but he wasn't for me in this match. Unfortunately, half time, you know, 1-0 down. It's not looking good. Could we fight back in this second half? But no, this guy was just battering me even more, just like in the last game. We just were struggling so much against the 4-3-3. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's so many midfielders. It just piles up in the midfield, and it's just really hard to play against. You know, 3 central midfielders. And then he flipping makes it 2-0 right there with Eto. And I'm thinking, oh, for fuck's sake, we're going to have to do Division 1 again. Because if we lose this match, we're going to have to do it yet again. Can you imagine? Like, I was raging. I was so pissed off. I've never been pissed off at FIFA so bad. And when he hit me like that in the last minute, I literally just I went mad. I literally was so pissed. I got more pissed here than if I lose a wager or something. It's ridiculous, because I'm so fed up of doing Division 1 again and again, and not being able to win this title, because I do feel I'm good enough to get it, but you know, I need 8 wins in 10 games, and we're just not getting it, you know. And yeah, the last game of this episode is us trying to make sure that we get a draw at least and stay in Division 1 yet again. So we actually came up against Messi and second in form in Guerrero. I didn't actually look at his team. I was actually doing something. I didn't look at his team. I didn't realise he had Messi and second in form Aguero in his team. But yeah, this guy wasn't that good. Somehow that went wide. I couldn't believe that didn't actually go in. But Sturridge, really good strength there to get the ball, and we did make it 1-0 with Eto. The BPL team is much better than the Serie A team in this series. I'm not sure why, because I enjoy the Serie A team so much in wages and stuff. But yeah, it's a bit weird. A bit of a mess right there. We did get the ball into Sturridge, who did look offside to be fair, but we did make it 2-0. And yeah, he was like, I've had enough. He quits. We're still in Division 1. We're going to start it again, yet again, for like the 6th time or something in the next episode. But thank you for watching, guys. Please do leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. Are we ever going to finish this flipping series?